Hello again, Doc the Clock with more MAGMML3. And yes, I was doing more solitaire, because why not? And we have a Camuso Man plushie. This plushie makes you either want to meditate in a peaceful garden or jam out with your flute. I have neither a garden nor a flute, so those desires are going to go unfilled. And to Yashichi, stylized pinwheel, capable of restoring you to perfect condition. Sadly, this plush doesn't have these capabilities. Unfortunate, but understandable. Alright, we gotta do... Prop top! This punching bag, fashioned after a prop top, has a particularly stern expression. What could it be thinking? It could be thinking, why are you using me as a punching bag? I wouldn't use prop tops as a punching bag unless I had lots and lots of metal blades. Here's a flea, the toy that hops, skips, and jumps. Don't give it to your pets, though, especially not any big ones. Big pets with fleas, that would be a problem. And here is a shiny, Starman Shiny, now in glow-in-the-dark green. 6 AA batteries not included. Oh, from the Game Gear. Apparently, Starman was green in the Game Gear version. The General Kelbesk. A promotional plush that originally was only sold to heroes who were level 7 or higher. Public outcry led to him being sold normally. This is from, this is a reference to one of the MAGMML2 stages, wasn't it? Yeah, there was a stage based on Crystallis. Maybe at some point I should try that game just to see what it's like. Monio Shooter. X marks the spot on friendship. Warning, there is no evidence that this doll is responsible for lethally realistic dreams. Oh, from Street Fighter X Mega Man. It's been too long since I played that, I did not recognize that. And it's Sans. We all know where that's going. Alright, well that's a few new ones. I'm happy about that. But now we have things to continue to do in the food court. We've been making good progress here, but I have been getting hints that there might be a stage in Tier 9 that is particularly problematic. We haven't come across anything that's that bad yet, so I kind of wonder what that's going to be. An underwater adventure? Wow! By Yoshi Adam. This one is, definitely one that Flashman likes more than the others. Although not by a huge amount. Again, Shinryu also not quite as high on it, but also not by a huge amount. 1 element, 5 tokens. Oh. Very watery.
There's nothing in here. There's no, I've cheated you. I've cheated all of you and you didn't even notice.
How rude. You can't have a left-going thing and not provide a goodie. I'm going to have words with these people. We have penguins. They're constantly coming at me. I have to find a weapon to use against them. This is some very funky music, though. We'll give it that. Yeah. Okay. So the problem with homing weapons is that they don't always home in on what you want them to home in on. And the problem with water stages is they always have 100 billion spikes. Apparently, this water stage does not want to be any exception. I just have to try and get around them. Difficult though that might be. Like, I'm going to... If I do another contest submission at some point when another contest comes around, I'm going to explicitly make a stage that is a water stage without spikes. I have forgotten what your weakness is. But, that was easy enough at least. I am now in current. And now in also grave danger. My health is getting quite low. That is a second token, so I have missed one somewhere. At least I know, though, that I missed it early, so I'll just come back for it. Okay, so the turtles do not like Spark Chaser, I guess. They're very rude about it, too, because I like Spark Chaser. Oh! And Femtank. I'm gonna use one, because I don't need to, but it doesn't count to the ones that I've picked up as ones that I've used. Oh, slide through here. And we have geysers and current together at last. Yeah, I was pretty sure that geyser had ended, but alright. Whatever you say, game. Wire shield, you are kind of doing a terrible job at actually being a shield. Oh, shoot. I kind of hope that these are damage spikes, but I'm not counting on it. And of course we have to have Ace Manville all over the place because flying shells just weren't annoying enough. Ah, jeez. Okay, trouble. Marginally less trouble now. Only marginally, though. And I see a token. And I see a boss gate. But it's gotta be a mini boss, right? Because we've only seen 3 tokens so far. Oh, it's Octobulb, except Octobulb behaving in a way that isn't like Octobulb. Okay, this is interesting at least. Okay. The problem is, I have so much issue with just Octobulb's little familiars. You know what? I think that was the ideal way to fight it. It wasn't the intended way, but, yeah. Alright. We've recovered some energy, and now through the teleporter. And this, I believe, is Rush Jet's remix of the Ocean Fortress theme from Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy. Oh, and we have Electro Water. It is painful. I must not touch. Oh, and Dolphin just popped out at me, and I was not ready for it. Yeah, I believe those are generated, so not really much point in trying to attack them too much. Okay. Spark Chaser, help me out here. I can't get that health, so best hurry. You know what? Just use the knee tank. And goodness knows, it's hard enough to find ways to spend my bolts. I don't like this one bit. That's not gonna work. I guess I'm just tanking. I'm not sure what the actual appropriate timing is for getting through those guys. Okay, well, this is going to be problematic. Really jump over that string of bullets, I feel like.
Jump, jump.
Uh-oh, rising waters, okay, here we go. But I have the step booster, so going up the ladders is super fast and super efficient. Okay. And then Tornado Blow. 4 random weapons to use, just because. I'm probably fine. I have seen no sign of the water's pursuit catching up to me. Clearly, it's all because of the step booster. How can people think that that's a useless power-up? Alright, that one a little bit easier to figure out. Okay. Okay, it's damage. Was it worth it? Maybe not, but knowledge was gained, and that is its own reward. I did not intend to slide there, but fortunately it did not actually penalize me in any way. Okay. Did that not... Oh no, that was the other one that, The one that Tornado Blow does work on, Break Dash doesn't. Now we have hopping turtles, because that was exactly what we needed. Homing weapons have a little bit of difficulty keeping up with them. Alright, so I only have this one token. It's early on. I need to figure out where it is. Oh, okay. That was poorly done. Can I do this without taking any more hits? I'm gonna try and find out. Oh, it'll help if I use Spark Chaser on that guy. Hey, I managed it. Now to die immediately to whoever the boss is here. Wow, okay, that's flashing too much. Ah! It is, it is copy DOS! I was not expecting that. Okay, it's weak to, the Thunder Beam, but I'm just gonna Buster. That shield works a whole lot better than it does in its original game. Way better. Yeah. Uses blades. He uses a whole bunch of different DOS weapons. I've never played it, but I've seen it played. I guess it errored out when I came in with a dragon instead of a Mega Man. Now, you really gotta test your machines better for that. And we got a duplicate. Alright, we have a token to get. Okay.
There's nothing in here. There's no. I've cheated you. I've cheated all of you, and you didn't even notice.
If I go back... Nope. Okay. Keep my eyes open for any side paths that we oh! I hope I win for real this time. Okay. I didn't really think about that at first, but that's fine. That was an easy one, easy enough one to get that I don't mind missing it. All right, an underwater adventure. Wow. Well, I don't know that I was necessarily wowed, but I thought this was pretty decent. It did some relatively novel things. It was a bit on the long side. But I didn't feel like it was so long that it totally wore out its welcome. Although I was glad to be done with it. I mean, technically it was underwater. It was an underwater fortress. But, it stopped being as much about, you know, water. sweltry it? I think that's the missile thing. That was very unexpected. Hey, yeah, the fight worked well enough. Whether it fit the stage, your mileage may vary, but... You use Thunder Beam, I use Spark Chaser. I think either one works. I felt the length was okay-ish, on the long side of okay-ish, I'll say it. I'll put it that way. I don't know. I wonder how I would feel if I was paying more attention to length and when in like judging a level. I might notice more if I was like actually trying to score the levels. I feel like all the Octobulb fights have had you running on the conveyor longer than they usually do. That might just be a me thing. I've never been a fan of this boss, we'll put it that way. Cheesing it always feels like the best way to do things. I think the Irricons are the swimmy things. The swimmy thingies. I do not know I know the name of some Mega Man enemies pretty well. Mostly the ones that irritate the heck out of me. You didn't win! Patchy knows that for sure. I mean, she's giving a 56. That's probably a fairly decent indication that it's not going to win. The other 4 judges would have to massively overpower her. And she's the lenient judge. I'll agree that enemy density was fairly high for the most part, but, you know, look, I use special weapons all the time. Enemy density doesn't tend to be as much of an issue for me. Yes, that's right, I will make a stage that is literally just a water stage without spikes. It may not be great, but it will have no spikes in it. And nothing pretending to be spikes either. I will make a water stage that has no instant death. Will it be the dullest thing ever? Maybe. But they won't be complaining about the spikes. I didn't feel like the stage was that hard, though. Patchy is definitely on the more on the, you know, accessible to casual players side. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was 2 levels. I will give that. The second half was really just a second level. But let's face it, it's not like this is the first stage of the contest, which has made at least 2 levels in their level. Yeah, good luck with the Octobulb with just the Buster. Softlock potentially accessing the first secret? Ah, is there really? I mean, Flashman gave it the highest score, but still, you made the point that it is 2 kind of very different levels. Is it just me? I did not feel like this was an incredibly difficult level. Okay, yes, my viewpoint is skewed. I have played some stuff, but still. I have also played some stuff here that I would consider relatively difficult. I'll give the first one a pass because it's early in the stage, so if you have to revisit, it's not really that big a deal. We're getting some kind of divergence with the judges in this one, though. Language ace. But yeah, that mini boss. Look, the mini boss is the reason why I would be one of those people who would have to play as I play first, and then play Buster only, and then compare the points that were especially painful if I tried not to use special weapons. Ace has opinions about bosses. Yeah, I'd say if you're doing the stage Buster only, that mini boss is going to be a real train wreck. Everything else, though, I think is probably relatively manageable Buster only. And if you're not limiting yourself to that, it's really not that difficult, honestly. Stand back. Routine health inspection in progress. If this place passes inspection, a big hand will burst through the wall to give a thumbs up. I do not want to be anywhere around that. Oh, that's a shortcut back. I didn't want that! I'm going to travel back up there, and we'll pick this up next time. That's all from me for now. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.